Welcome to today's edition of 3 Minute Halacha. The Gemara in Brachot and Daf Lamed Chet Amud Aleph discusses the status of date honey. Hai duvsha de tamre, mevarchin alve, shakol niya bidvaro. That when it comes to the date honey, that the bracha you make is not the same as the dates, a bore pri ha'etz, but rather a shahakol niya bidvaro. Why? The Gemara explains because the juice that comes out of dates is considered zea ba'alma, just a kind of moisture that really doesn't count as part of the fruit itself. It's based on this Gemara that we learn an important halacha regarding juices, that juices would typically have a bracha if they're produced by squeezing a fruit or a vegetable of shahakol niyabidvaro. One exception to this is grape juice or wine, which has its own unique bracha, which we've discussed previously. However, interestingly, the Chazon Ish, based on a Rashba, taught an exception to this rule. He explained that if fruit was grown specifically for the juice, then you can no longer say that the juice is zea ba'alma, but rather the juice itself becomes the fruit. And therefore, according to the Chazon Ish, if there were specific oranges that were grown not for eating, but specifically because they gave the best juice, you would actually make a bore pri ha'etz on that kind of orange juice. This halacha is found in the Chazon Ish in Orach Chaim Lamed Gimel, Ot Hey, and is based on the Rashba. However, the Mishnah Berurah disagrees, and in Siman Reishei Siv Katan Yudalid writes that the bracha, even in that kind of fruit, is a shahakol, and Reb Shlomo Zalman Auerbach agrees as well. However, what would happen if you made a bracha of borei pri ha'etz on orange juice produced from oranges specifically grown to squeeze? In that kind of case, even the Reb Shlomo Zalman Auerbach and the Mishnah Berurah would agree that b'di eved, you would be able to rely on that bracha and would not have to make a new bracha itself. However, an exception does exist when it's a reconstituted juice from a concentrate. In that case, for example, frozen orange juice to which you add additional water, the water was not part of the original juice. And therefore, this new juice, even if the concentrate was from a fruit that had specifically been grown for its juice, nevertheless, the addition of that water changes the nature of the juice itself. And if b'diavad you had recited the bracha of borei pri ha'etz on such a juice, you're not yotze, and you would have to recite another bracha, the shahakol niyabidvaro, the bracha that normally fits for all juices produced by squeezing either a fruit or a vegetable.